Thanks, Monica. It's an incarnation that we've never seen from the man who brought us the Thin White Duke and Ziggy Stardust. David Bowie is clean, first off. Secondly, he's happily married to supermodel Iman. He's got a new album out called Black Tie, White Noise. The New Music's Janelyn White spoke with David Bowie about how life has changed for him.
Both myself and Iman, she'd achieved a great success in our own profession. We both travelled an awful lot to lots of the same places. We had certain friends that we had mutually in common. We both had ex-marriages. We both had children. There were a lot of fundamentals right there from the beginning that sort of really gave us a platform, I guess. Anyway, I fell in love with her. Doesn't that explain everything?
During the 70s, Bowie was both prolific and heading toward burnout. Following his Young Americans album and his first #1 hit, Fame, Bowie began to unravel, assisted by the socially popular drugs of the day.
I saw an X-ray of what the brain looks like after continual coke use. It's terrifying. It looks like cheddar cheese. It looks like Swiss cheese. Great huge holes everywhere. Not my head. I haven't yet had that done, but a head. It's terribly worrying because it sort of really points up where memory lapses are and whatever. And these holes never heal. You can do the most extraordinary, irreparable damage. Oh, if only I'd known. Having savoured something of the other side of a life, I guess, really, for the first time, I think. I think it's an irreversible course for me now.
Happiness.
Happiness in a different way, you know.
What was I going to talk about? Oh, yes. We hope you enjoyed this show. But tomorrow, if you like the David Bowie interview we had today, tomorrow we have part 2 of Janelyn White's interview with David Bowie. Kind of neat to see him just being himself and just chatting instead of all these images and
gowns.
Other... That too.
His new album is called Black Tie, White Noise. It's out in a couple of weeks. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but a couple of weeks from now. And as Monica said, Janelyn will do part 2 of that interview.
You know why it's called Black Tie, White Noise?
No.
Black Tie, White Noise is sort of his feelings about himself and his wife. You know, black tie, white noise.
Yeah.
Kind of neat, I thought.
Kind of a balance thing.
Yeah.
We leave you with some vintage Bowie. This is Fame Night. Hi, I'm Lance Chilton. Welcome to the Thursday edition of Facts. Also on tonight's program, we'll have part 2 of our interview with David Bowie. Talks about life, love, and his new album coming out shortly called Black Tie, White Noise. Also, PEIs.
As reported here on Facts yesterday, David Bowie is coming out with a new album in April. It is called Black Tie, White Noise. As Janelyn White found out recently in Los Angeles, Mr. Bowie is one of rock music's more thoughtful personalities.
I remember reading that you said it was a huge revelation for you when you realized that you didn't operate out of an intellectual basis, but that you operated from a point of intuition, from an intuitive basis.
Yeah, I think that's manifestly so. I think there's nothing intellectual about it. I think, well, there's lots of intellectual pretensions, but I think at the heart of the matter, I really work, I think it was Socrates that said, and actually it was Plato, that the artist is positively useless because he can't explain how he does what he does. Therefore, why should anybody take any notice of what his subject matter is? Because if he can't even explain how he does what he does, why should we put any faith in his actual statements when they do come out? And that really makes me feel inadequate because I haven't a clue how or what I do. I don't know what I do. I don't know what I do. I just know I enjoy it, and the end result often sends me spinning off somewhere, and it's kind of give myself little trips for the stuff that I write.